Good morning and welcome to the third day but second episode of my Content Authority Facebook Live series. The reason we're only on our second episode is because I tried to record twice yesterday and I was having internet problems. If I have the same problems today, I will stop the live and just do a record and upload. I am Bec-Waterhouse. I'm from Bec-W Media. And today we're going to be talking about how you can create a content plan that really supports your business to grow. Okay. Now, a few months ago, I started working with a client who had been like crazy, insane busy trying to create all the content, but she wasn't getting anywhere despite creating, 3 or 4 big chunky pieces of content a week. She wasn't getting anybody signing up for her, or very few people signing up for her services. And the first thing we did was we got her to stop creating content just for a little while she sort of got better, not got better, but felt better from the burnout that you get when you create so much content. I think there's this super unrealistic idea that you need to be creating content at least once a week. Some people once a day. And it's just insane. As a small business owner, you're trying to do all the things and you don't have time to create massive chunky blog posts or videos or whatever else every single day. It's really just a waste of your time when you could be doing better things. Now, today, what I wanted to talk about is, like I said, creating a content plan. And this will stop you from getting into that burnout feeling that you get when you're trying to come up with new content, new topic ideas, and you're sitting down and you're trying to write 500, 600, 700 words, maybe even more each week. Now, maybe some people can do that, and that's awesome, but most people can't. It's just too hard. So I'm going to take you through the steps you need to take to create a content plan that will support your business in its growth, as well as helping you become a content authority in your niche, like a go-to expert for your industry. Now, the first step you need to do is to set your goals. What do you want to achieve with this particular content? Where are you trying to get to? Now, there are a few common goals that most businesses have with their content creation. And this might be to get your business in front of more eyes. This is basically increasing your traffic, the traffic to your website. You might also want to position yourself as an expert. This is one of the goals that really lends itself to most other goals in this area. You can team this up with creating more traffic or getting that traffic onto your email list, which is a huge goal in and of itself. It's something that's really worthwhile focusing on. So creating your awesome opt-in offer, as well as the content that supports that opt-in. The other goal you might be trying to do to make is converting prospects, people that already know and trust you, into paying clients. Like I said, you can have multiple goals, but each goal will address a different section of your audience. So maybe you work with other women in business. Each of these, there are people There are people at each different step of that journey. They might not know you. They might know you really, really well. They might just be looking for that one extra push as to why they should be signing up with you. And that would be turning prospects into clients. So the next thing you need to do is figure out how you're going to tell if all this content creation is actually working. Now, these can be really simple things, like if you're trying to turn prospects into clients, you might look at the number of leads you get from your website and the number of conversions you get from those leads. Or obviously, if you're trying to get them onto your email list, the goal you'll be measuring is something like the number of signups you're getting. So that's pretty easy. The traffic also, again, easy. Your next step is to decide what your audience is or who your audience are. Are these people who are brand new to you? They don't know who you are at all. They might have come here from a Facebook ad or a post they've just seen that their friends have liked on Facebook or something like that. They don't know you. They don't trust you. They are nowhere near ready to sign up with you. Now, the content you create for them will be vastly different from the content you create for people who do know you and who are ready to make a commitment. They're just looking for that little extra boost. Also, you'll need to know a really defined answer to whereabouts are they on their journey. Do they know that they've got a problem, and do they know that your solution is the one that will help them? Or are they completely clueless? Are you trying to open their eyes and show them, this is your problem, this could be the solution, I provide this solution? So that's another thing that you'll need to look at when you address who your audience are. Next to that, you've got, what content do you already have that meets this goal? If you've been creating content for a while now, you might already have a stack of blog posts. Now, they might not have been working before for multiple reasons, but if you go back through that, do any of these old blog posts that you've already got meet this goal? Will they help you, get people into the next step that you want them to take? Then what you need to do with that content that you've already got created is repurpose it. Maybe you can turn it into a video or a podcast by just reading out the script that you've written. Or maybe you can do a Facebook Live based on that topic. You can take out little content chunks, little quotes, and turn that into social media posts, like an image or just standalone text. That's what you need to do with the content you've already created. The next step after that is to decide what type of content you need to create. Now, this is where people really have trouble, because there goes my cat into the laundry. They really have trouble because they might be looking at this and thinking, I really hate doing Facebook Live, so I won't do them. But maybe your audience really reacts well to Facebook Lives. Maybe they love them, and maybe this is where you're going to reach them. And if that's the case, despite the fact that you hate doing Facebook Lives, you might find that you have a better result from doing those Facebook Lives. Sometimes as a business owner, you need to get out of your own comfort zones, and that can mean doing something that you don't necessarily like, but your audience needs. The last step you need to take in your content strategy is to decide how you'll promote it. Now, Facebook is a pretty obvious bet. Most people are on Facebook. But where else are your people hanging out? Is it going to be a plan for you to get on LinkedIn? If you're business to business, LinkedIn might be a really good option for you. Another option might be doing workshops in your local area. If you work with people in your local area, for instance, libraries, if you're doing tech and you like to work with older people, libraries often hold workshops that teach older or elderly people how to use the internet. Could you run one of those? Is that where your people are? Find where your people are other than Facebook and get to them. Alrighty, so I'm just going to scroll up on my notes. Yep, that is pretty much what you need to do. These are the steps that you need to take, and I will run through them one more time just to conclude. You need to set your goals. Decide what you want to achieve with this content strategy. Figure out how you're going to tell if it works. Decide who your audience will be, and this is based on your goal mainly. Figure out if you've got content that meets this goal already. Then decide what new content you'll create and how you create it. Will you do video, podcasts, written blog posts, and how you'll promote it. That is the pretty, those are the steps to creating a working content strategy. Alrighty. If you have any questions, pop them down into the comments and I'll get back to you. The last thing I wanted to talk to you about was my new monthly membership group. It's called Content Authority. It's for people who know that they need to be creating content, but often they lack the motivation and they need someone to crack the whip, get them going, get them setting their goals and meeting those goals. So if this is you, you need to go to bit.ly /content auth. Content and auth are uppercase. So I'd love to see you in there. Thanks for watching my live. Bye.